All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Lost in translation. Right now, I'm going to do Joe Budden family reunion. It has Fabolous, Ransom, Hitchcock, um, a whole plethora of MCs, and this is like nothing but bars. If you want to know what bars is all about, this right here, family reunion. Let's get into it right away. Let's go.
It's that time again. It's been too long. It's family reunion.
Mic check, mic check.
We got to school y'all to the game.
1, 2.
You know what? Let's talk to them. Let's go.
Let's go. The wolves is out, nigga.
Beat is nice and grimy.
Get 'em, boy.
Ain't nobody tryna rap gon' play me. I'll be at they crib with a couple hammers and a black old AV. Black gon' pay me, still get the smack off Baisley. Cause I'm touching more diesel than Shaq old lady. Boy, you did it.
I'm touching more Diesel than Shaq old lady, which is of course Shaquille O'Neal, and he goes by Diesel, Shaq Diesel.
I done it, I get it, I punish the shit that I come with. A separator rip from my stomach. I'm the boss, when I spit it, you love it. Matter of fact, I'm a Viking. I need a whole village to plumage. Yeah, the nigga is.
So he says, I'm a Viking. I need a whole village to plumage. And plumage has to do with bird feathers, I believe. This always drove me nuts every time I would hear this song. I think he meant plunder and pillage. Because if you pillage and plunder, that's like stealing and taking people's shit. But I think he put those two words together and said plumage. And I don't know for sure, but it's always drove me nuts this whole time.
Here, the city is scared. You got the throne, then I think I need to sit in your chair. We can really get physical here. And the sky's the limit, nigga. I'll put your whole clique in the air, baby. So quit playing for the clip spray him and have his ass MIA like Nick Saban. His whole shit can't.
Oh, man, look. I'll have his ass MIA like Nick Saban. Nick Saban was a coach back, you know Nick Saban, of course. He's Alabama's coach who has won multiple national titles. But what you might not know is back some years back, he was supposed to be the Miami coach. And I guess it had to do with the Drew Brees trade. And the fact if he didn't get Drew Brees, then he didn't want to be Miami's coach, the Miami Dolphins. So he just took Alabama's job and bounced on him. So that's what that metaphor means. I leave your ass MIA like Nick Saban. Miami missing in action because he just bounced on him and didn't say anything.
Caved in, my whole clique caveman. Hard body nigga, my whole shit pavement. You can't spit if you dead in the ground. In the woods where your head to be found. And it's good that you getting it now. In the precinct confessing it now. I can't fuck with the rest of you clowns.
I am the silence before the storm. Lincoln Park the order born. Slang rock on the same block that the water on. I be more than gone. Run and get your order form. Next time I record a song, gon' put my daughter on. Cause she realer than most niggas. I told triggers for you bro.
He said he's gonna put his daughter on because she's realer than most niggas.
Niggas and gold diggers with no figures. That's why I palm the heater for all you non-believers. I'm on your ass like white on rice. I'm Condoleezza. Better con the preacher. You trying to get on a feature. Better get your cast.
So he said, I'm on your ass like white on rice. That's an old. He's like dating himself. Condoleezza Rice is also an older She was, into politics, obviously. Condoleezza Rice was the one who she had sexual harassment allegations against Thomas. I forget she had sexual assault allegations against I forget his first name. His last name was Thomas, and the most popular part of that was that she found one of his pubic hairs in her Coke, in her Pepsi to be exact. Look it up, Google it. It's all there.
Basket bastard, I'm gon' eat ya. We ain't in the same weight class. Your fake ass couldn't stop a nigga with brake pads. I'm way past anything that you ever did. I'm better, kid, and we never sweat a bit. It's easy to get a sig. In the Bing, I'm like Bing Rames. I bring pain. I sling cane off the wing like I'm King James. Y'all doubting who?
I bang him like Ving Rames. I bring pain. I sling cane off the wing like I'm King James. So this is a crazy metaphor. I bang him like Ving Rames. Ving Rames, everybody knows. He's a dude in Pulp Fiction, which I hope that's not what he's referencing, because just look up what happens to Ving Rames in Pulp Fiction. I don't want to talk about it. We'll go into that another part. But then he says, I sling him like I slang rock off the wing like I'm King James. So I sling cane. He says, I'm sorry. I sling cane off the wing like I'm King James, which means cane is like cocaine, which can be rock, which is crack rock, which is also the basketball. The wing is to the side. That means he's off to the side slinging cane, but it also means King James, obviously everyone knows, is LeBron James. On the wing, he plays wing position, and the rock is also known as the basketball. So that's a dope metaphor. Let me run that back so you can catch it all.
Your fake ass couldn't stop a nigga with brake pads. I'm way past anything that you ever did. I'm better, kid, and we never sweat a bit. It's easy to get a sig. In the Bing, I'm like Bing Rames. I bring pain. I sling cane off the wing like I'm King James. Y'all doubting who? When I spit the whole lead, they be calling cold red like Mountain Dew. Before I count to 2, you could get your back blown. Cause your gimmicks out of minutes like a track phone. Get back, Holmes, I'm back on my shit. I don't mingle, I'm like Pringles, stacking my chip.
Get back, Holmes. I'm back on my shit. I don't mingle. I'm like Pringles, stacking my chips. If you obviously Pringles, chips, stacking, making money. What's funny is Eminem used that reference in the new. I think it's Nat, the new Nat song, where he's talking about COVID. He uses the like Pringles, I'm stacking my chips. He uses that same metaphor in there, actually.
Clapping my fifth, you the test me type. Coming out with a blade to get Wesley sniped. So the cops could arrest me, right? It's not happening. You ain't never gonna get on, so stop rapping. H2O coming this summer, so stop asking. All heat like Wall Street, you stop crashing. Now the feds wanna read his rights. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ, I got passion. I'm black.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. I got passion, like Passion of the Christ.
Blacking. All my niggas getting this Fetty. We in the Chevy and ready to pop tags in.
See whatever you try and do, little niggas, I already done.
Nice little hook. I like that
Since you
hook.
wanna live by it, little nigga, then die by the gun. See whatever you try and do, little nigga, I already done. So how the fuck you gon' win, little nigga? I already won.
Hey yo, money is the root of all evil, I thought.
Fabolous.
But when I'm broke is when I usually had the evilest thoughts. That's when the
Yo, money is the root of all evil, I thought, but when I'm broke is when I usually have the evilest thoughts. Man, I'm gonna run that back. That is a nice intro.
So how the fuck you gon' win, little nigga? I already won.
Hey yo, money is the root of all evil, I thought. But when I'm broke is when I usually had the evilest thoughts. That's when the arms come out, like sleeves when it's short. With more bullets than your favorite wide receiver is caught. And then Randy Mossberg, your Steve Smith and Wesson, yeah. The shooters pop up like instant messenger. You got mail, nah nigga, you got shells. And my Mac you can't use for our chat.
Look, we gotta run all of that back. Like, all of that back. Hold up.
See whatever you try and do, little
Like
nigga,
we always do,
I already done.
That was good. So many
Man, how the fuck you gon' win, little nigga?
So many metaphors in there to break down.
Hey yo, money is the root of all evil, I thought. But when I'm broke is when I usually had the evilest thoughts. That's when the arms come out, like sleeves when it's short.
That's when the arms come out like sleeves when it's short. Obviously, arms, guns, arms.
With more bullets than your favorite wide receiver is caught. And then Randy Mossberg, your Steve Smith and Wesson, yeah.
With more bullets than your favorite wide receiver is caught. Bullet passes from the quarterback. I'll Randy Mossberg you and Steve Smith and Wesson you. Randy Moss is one of the best receivers of all time. Steve Smith is arguably one of the best shorter, I would say, below 6 foot receivers of all time, and he used them in there. I was Randy Mossberg, yeah, Steve Smith, and Wesson, yeah.
The shooters pop up like instant messenger. You got mail, nah nigga, you got shells. In my Mac you can't use for our chat. I got that, confuse that with lie flat. And my gat is on leg like thigh tap. I that
And my gat is on leg like thigh tap.
nigga, who you do? Some broke niggas who tryna get some YouTube views. So unless you want it point blank, boy, you're too close. Bells in pocket, this is Lawyer Lou Los. I'm pretty sure more hotties see me in that four-door Roddy. Double pipes like it's sawed-off shoddy.
Oh, I'm pretty sure more hotties see me in that four-door Roddy. Double pipes like a sawed-off shoddy. Which means I'm pretty sure more banging females have seen me in that four-door hot rod with pipes, double barrel, like a shotgun. Dude, man, let me run that back again. Hold up.
Close, bells in pocket, this is Lawyer Lou Los. I'm pretty sure more hotties see me in that four-door Roddy. Double pipes like it's sawed-off shoddy, nigga.
I flow sickly, riding, bumping old Biggie. Roll with me or lose weight, Nicole Richie. Fuck planet phone.
Oh, shit. I'm bumping old Biggie. Roll with me or lose weight, Nicole Richie. So I don't know if y'all remember Nicole Richie. She was one of the best friends of Paris Hilton, who they've all fell off by now. Probably young new millennial kids have no clue who that is. That's fine. But she was known for like having like she's Lionel Richie's daughter, and she was known for having like, you know, issues with being too skinny. So he's saying roll with me or lose weight, Nicole Richie, meaning either be with me, like be on my team, or I'm going to steal your drugs. Or lose weight. Weight is also known as drugs. Lose weight or roll with me, or lose weight, Nicole Richie.
Reach diamond fame. I treat a nigga face like that old Simon game.
Okay, this right here, he's dating himself, but I don't give a fuck. It's one of the dopest metaphors ever. He said, if I don't reach diamond fame, I treat a nigga's face like that old Simon game. So there used to be a game that was called, I might even put a little thing up on here so you could see that shit. It was called Simon Says, and it was about this big, and it was a game, and it would go boop boop boop, and the lights would light up, and then it would go boop 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 boop. So you had to remember which one it was. So he's saying, I treat a nigga's face like that old, like he's slapping the shit out of it. Like, it's one of the dopest metaphors. But again, if you don't know the reference, you won't have any idea what he's talking about.
Figured out why men try us, cause we OD on rims and thin tires. For that we lit bias, all it takes a punch. He ain't brave, he a punk. Put his family in boxes, beat the Brady bunch. Now yo,
look, even that, I figured out why men try us. Cause we OD'd, what does he say? I OD'd on thin tires. For that, we Lynn Bias. So Lynn Bias was a dude who actually passed away from doing cocaine. I'm not sure where the reference is with the thin tires, but
put his family in boxes, beat the Brady bunch.
That part,
now, yo,
of course.
Figured out why men try us, cause we OD on rims and thin tires. For that we lit bias, all it takes is a punch. He ain't brave, he a punk. Put his family in boxes, beat the Brady.
He ain't brave, he's a punk. We put his family in boxes, meet the Brady Bunch. That is one of the dopest lines either. We put his family in boxes, of course, meaning caskets. We do them in. But on the Brady Bunch intro, all the family would come up in these boxes at the top, at the beginning of the show.
Brady bunch, how y'all feel yourselves? To kill yourselves, us cowboys don't need you. You build parcels, and you ain't gotta empty your pockets when it caves out. Whatever you hold in this line, you my PayPal. You don't get how this guy is a threat. I make his life a net for a pie to the neck, ride or die. Do both, nigga, ride to the death. I acapella the whole left side of his chest. Never
So, I'll acapella the whole left side of his chest. So for those of you who make music or have any history with music at all, you know acapella means no beat. So he's saying he will acapella the left side of your chest where your heart will have no beat anymore. Let's run that back a little bit.
Ride to the neck, ride or die, do both, nigga. Ride to the death, for acapella the whole left side of his chest. Not retiring, still got that pension pending. Trying to pop the hood and see the engine missing. Double barrel shotgun, had your men get missing. She got pretty brown eyes and she in mint condition.
I'm trying to pop the hood and see the engine missing, because on all exotic whips, usually the engine's in the back, and when you pop the hood, that's where the trunk is. So he's saying he wants to push exotic whips. It's got that double. It's in mint condition. It's got that green eyes and it's in mint condition, like the light, the headlights, green eye. It has a color of that neon green, and there's a song, of course, by Mint Condition called "Pretty Brown Eyes," and
that pension pending, trying to pop the hood and see the engine missing. Double barrel shotgun, had your men get missing. She got pretty brown eyes and she in mint condition. Or the sig in the car. You dissing more, take the ratchet, go home and just crisp and wild. Tell a bird like it is. You promised the broad, I one liner. You Isaiah Thomas the broad. I can send a clip cartridge at a nemesis target and catch your ROR on some Genesis charges. Nah, I'll put the thing away. I don't even need a whole.
Just Google Genesis and all that, because that metaphor is the craziest. It would take me a whole video to break down that metaphor by itself, honestly. Like,
assist target and catch your ROR on some Genesis charges. Nah, I'll put the thing away. I don't even need a whole hairdo to flip them. All it takes is one finger wave. Been in the big.
So I don't even need a whole hairdo to flip them. All it takes is one finger wave. So what he's meaning is, put that thing away. I can have other dudes do the dirt for me. And what he means by I could do it with a finger wave, like, whoop, go get him. And a finger wave is also black hairstyle where you get the tight finger wave in your hair. So that's what he was going by with that.
For days, show you how I'm real. Come home to the truck with the Optimus Prime grill. Handed out crack, got the scene popping off. They not sleeping on them, the fiends is not off. For real, tell me Cal, you a thug and you Superman. I just seen you in the club doing the Superman.
Tell me how you a thug and you Superman when I just saw you in the club doing the Superman, which is it's a dance that Soulja Boy, tell him, it's called the Superman, and he's like, you can't be a thug, and I just seen you doing the Superman.
A bunch of clowns home, all I need in this world is the pound chrome, obstacle brownstone, major paper, cake by the layers. If these dudes is live, I'm the creative player.
So he says, all I need in my life is a Huxtable brownstone, which is obviously Cosby Show, the Huxtables. They used to live in New York in a brownstone. They're probably like a few $1 million, very expensive. And then he says later, if these niggas is live, I'ma create a player. So back in the day, well, obviously live, NBA Live is a game you can play, and you used to be able to create your own player. So then you can make your own player a 99 overall, so that you could, just dominate on the court or whatever. So what he's saying is, if you niggas is live, like NBA Live, or you think you live, like you think you wilding out, you think you dope, you think you're better than me, then I'm gonna create a player. Meaning I'm gonna create something so dope that will eat your shit alive.
If these dudes is live, I'm the creative player. They calling them kings when they so hot. Something's wrong with that picture, must be photoshopped. I don't.
Calling them kings when they so hot. Something wrong with that picture. It must be photoshopped. I know you get that metaphor. I'm not even gonna explain that one.
More violence, but we're sparking the flame. Arms start waving like the Carlton Banks dance when them tunes go.
So this one might be a little over your head because Fresh Prince came out a while ago. He says when they're sparking them flames, arms start wilding like the Carlton Banks dance, which was the arms would be doing this. So if bullets are flying, people are wilding out. Ah, that's what he means by that.
Go pop and move whole blocks. Coming around with your dog or get Cujo shot. These MCs is lame.
that line right there is dear to my heart because I used to bump this dude named MC Brains back when I was in middle school, and he was horrible. He's whack, but he had really catchy songs, and I was into dancing and shit. So when he says this, he says, "Y'all niggas is lame. You think you're MCs with brains, but you niggas are MC Brains." It is. If you don't know the reference, man.
Lame. I try to be an MC with brains. These niggas is MC brains. Being nice, rappers is far from being nice. I'm on a rooftop recording. Niggas is being sniped.
So look, I'm far from being nice. I'm on the rooftop recording. Niggas is getting sniped. So he says, look, hold up.
Being nice, I'm on a rooftop record. Steve's is lame. I try to be an MC with brains. These niggas is MC brains. Being nice, rappers is far from being nice. I'm on a rooftop record. Niggas is being sniped. Like whatever you try and do, little niggas, I already done. And since you wanna live by it, little nigga, then die by the gun.
Again, man, that is a dope hook. It has everything you could want in bars. People going back and forth. It's like a cipher on a song. Joe Budden. It's on Mood Music 3. Excuse me. Which is one of my actual favorite ones. Give a shout out. Listen to it. Boom. And we out. Oh, you know what? Like and subscribe. I got to get used to saying that because at the end of the day, look, if you like it, you're going to like and subscribe anyway, so I hate to have to keep telling you, but I understand people forget. So I'm going to go ahead and try to keep saying it. Like and subscribe. Lost in Translation, videos. Hey, as much as whenever I want to do a video, that's when I'm going to do a video. How about that? Whatever I feel like it. Watch me or don't.